Rather than trying to emulate the idea of a cosy, dusty bookshop, the Bookworm has turned this large, bright space in a modern apartment block into a popular and interesting literary hub. Serving as a lending library as well as a bookshop, the Bookworm has a large and intelligently put together collection of English language titles and has become a respected venue for talks and readings from local or international writers.
I think the reason why we set it up was definitely to be a centre. I always used to call it a centre of intrigue. I didn't want it to be necessarily a community centre per se, but a centre of intrigue where something interesting was going to go on. It was probably going to be related to books because that's what we do, but it could also be music or it could just be discussion. But also a place where people would meet that again wouldn't otherwise meet. So you'd have suits here that meet students. That doesn't happen in a normal place, but if you've got the excuse of books, then anything can happen. So I think what we have created is both a library, but also it is a community centre, some sort of an art centre, and just a place to meet.
The Bookworm Literary Festival has become hugely successful and is attracting serious names in the world of the written word.
We very much wanted it to be a platform actually for both foreigners to understand Chinese writers, but also for the Chinese writers to have more of a kind of springboard to get into the English language or to get into the English language community.
A great bar with good food and often live music, the Bookworm is always full of activity. However, its real draw is that here you can connect with a certain inside angle on Beijing. This isn't outsiders looking in, it is the amalgamation of Eastern and Western thought and taste.